Sebagai ibu kota Jawa Tengah, Semarang menjadi salah satu kota pilihan untuk menimba ilmu. Banyak dari mereka memilih kota Semarang sebagai kota untuk melanjutkan pendidikan. Salah satunya di Sekolah Tinggi Ilmu Ekonomi Semarang. Datang dari berbagai penjuru Nusantara menjadikan STIE Semarang sebagai sekolah tinggi ilmu ekonomi yang dipercaya dengan mahasiswanya yang sangat beragam. Berlokasi di Jalan Menoreh Utara Raya nomor 11 Semarang yang strategis dan di tengah kota membuat STIE Semarang mudah dijangkau. STIE Semarang semula merupakan Akademi Manajemen Koperasi Semarang pada tahun 2000 yang berada di bawah naungan Yayasan Pendidikan Akademi Koperasi Semarang.
Sekolah Tinggi Ilmu Ekonomi Semarang, STIE Semarang, saat ini telah memiliki akreditasi B untuk 3 program studi, yaitu S1 Manajemen, S1 Akuntansi, dan program Pasca Sarjana S2 Magister Manajemen. Kedepan, STIE Semarang diharapkan mampu memberikan kontribusi secara positif dengan semangat koperasi dan kewirausahaan bagi masyarakat, baik secara akademik maupun non-akademik di Kota Semarang secara nasional maupun internasional. STIE Semarang, we are smart brainer forever.
Menjadi perguruan tinggi yang handal dalam menghasilkan lulusan yang profesional dan berintegritas bagi kepentingan bangsa dan negara dengan jati diri koperasi. Terdapat 2 program studi yang dimiliki STIE Semarang, yaitu S1 Manajemen serta S1 Akuntansi dengan akreditasi jurusan B dari BAN PT.
Kami Yapenkop Semarang, Yayasan Pendidikan Akademi Koperasi Semarang, yang didirikan berdasarkan tokoh-tokoh para pejuang gerakan koperasi yang saat ini sudah menaungi jangka waktu yang cukup lama dalam rangka mendidik kader-kader koperasi. Kemudian STIE Semarang mempunyai moto mendidik kader pejuang gerakan koperasi dengan semangat koperasi, rasa kekeluargaan, dan mudah-mudahan dengan naungan Yapenkop Semarang, alumni STIE Semarang menjadi startup UMKM dan startup wirausahawan yang sukses dan mandiri.
Misi: menghasilkan lulusan yang bermoral, tangguh, berjiwa pemimpin, dan unggul berlandaskan jati diri koperasi. Menyelenggarakan kegiatan Tridharma perguruan tinggi yang meliputi pendidikan, penelitian, dan pengabdian kepada masyarakat guna memperkuat UMKM dan gerakan perkoperasian. Meningkatkan kompetensi sumber daya manusia di bidang manajemen dan akuntansi guna mendukung kemajuan UMKM dan gerakan perkoperasian. Mengembangkan kerjasama dan kemitraan institusional di tingkat regional dalam pengembangan UMKM dan gerakan perkoperasian.
Halo, nama saya Deki, saya dari Papua. Saya memilih STIE Semarang karena biaya kuliahnya yang sangat murah, tetapi mendapat mutu pendidikan yang sangat baik. Selain itu, tenaga pengajar di sini juga mampu menyampaikan materi perkuliahan dengan baik dan sangat jelas. Dosen-dosennya pun ramah dan bisa diajak berdiskusi. Pokoknya STIE top.
Salah satu keunggulan STIE Semarang yaitu berada langsung di bawah Yayasan Pendidikan Akademi Koperasi, dan saya sangat tertarik dengan dunia koperasi. Selain itu, STIE Semarang juga memiliki kepedulian terhadap masyarakat daerah dan sesama seperti melakukan bakti sosial ke pantai asuhan, melakukan penyuluhan kesehatan, maupun melakukan pelatihan manajemen koperasi.
Saya mahasiswa berasal dari Kota Tegal. Alasan saya memilih STIE Semarang sebagai tempat melanjutkan pendidikan karena lokasinya yang sangat strategis, lingkungannya juga enak dan nyaman untuk belajar.
precious chance for me to be a master of ceremony on this special occasion. In this great opportunity, I would like to greet to the dear Chairman of Committee, Mrs. Vidya Yuli Ernawati SAMM, then dear the Chairman of STIES Semarang, Mrs. Cahyani Tunggalsari SAMA and MM, then respectable the all guest speakers, Mr. Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh BBS MSM postdoc from Tribhuvan University, Nepal, Mr. Dr. Nico Wirawan SSMPD from Thai Global Business Administration Technological College, Thailand, Mr. Dr. Engineer Danung Dwi Sanjoyo STMT from Telkom University, Indonesia, and Mrs. Association Professor Tan Jing Yun BAM Ide from the Guangxi Transport Vocational and Technical College, China. And also a notable for all teachers of STIES Semarang and all participants who have agreed to attend today's event. Praise be to the presence of Almighty God for this great event of international webinar about the utilization of technology in economic development and MSMEs. I would like to welcome to all participants who come either from Semarang or outside the city of Semarang. Well, allow me to read today's agenda. The first is opening, and then the second is listening Indonesia Raya song, and then third, major section, and then fourth, chairman of the committee's report, and fifth, chairman of STIES Semarang speech, and then sixth, main program and discussion session conducted by the moderator, and then seven, best paper announcement, and the last or the final is closing. Now let's open the International Webinar 2023 by saying Basmalah. The next agenda is singing Indonesia Raya song. So please have attention to all participants to be serious in listening Indonesia Raya song. Pak Sukma, please play the song. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mbak Sukma, for your assistance. Then now let's go to the next section. I would like to have Mr. Natoil SAGMM to conduct a prayer section. Please take the time. Mr. Natoil, are you ready? Mr. Natoil, are you there? Okay, Pak Natoil. Pak Natoil, are you ready? Okay, Pak Natoil, please take the time. Thank you.
Enggak.
Background-nya kok belum masuk ya, Pak? Sudah anu, Pak?
Pak Natoil, sudah siap? Pak Natoil, please take the time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Pak Natoil.
Aduh.
Pak.
Yes, Bapak Ibu yang saya hormati, marilah sejenak kita satukan hati kita tundukkan kepala kita, seraya memohon pada Allah SWT Tuhan Yang Maha Esa, agar acara di siang hari ini diberi kelancaran, kemudahan, dan kesuksesan. Mohon izin Bapak Ibu semuanya, doa kami pimpin dengan menggunakan bahasa Arab. Bapak Ibu kami mohon untuk bisa menyesuaikannya. Ladies and gentlemen, let us unite our hearts for a moment and bow our heads while asking Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, Almighty God, so that this event will be given smoothness, ease, and success. Please allow us to lead the prayer using Arabic. We ask you to adapt. Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma sholli wa sallim ala Sayyidina Muhammad, Sayyidil awalina wal akhirin, wa tabaraka angkuli sahabati rasuli ajmain. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Hamdan na'imin, hamdan syakirin. Ya Rabbana lakal hamdu kama yanbaghi wajhikal karimati sultanik. Allahumma a'inna ala dzikrika wa suri wa husni ibadatik. Allahumma inna nas'aluka imanan kamilan wa yaqinan shadiqan wa qalban khasi'an wa lisanan dzakiran wa rizqan wasi'an halalan thayyiban. Rabbis shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina adzabannar. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you so much for the time, Mr. Natoil. Now let's continue to the next agenda. A great report from the chairman of committee, Mrs. Vidya Yulia Ernawati SAMM. Please take the time, Mrs. Vidya. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Frida. Chairperson report International Seminar and Call for Paper, Utilization of the Technology in Economic Development and SMEs, 2023. To the founder and management of Yayasan Akademik Pendidikan Koperasi in Semarang, to the head of STIESEM Semarang, Cahyani Tunggalsari, SAMAMM, to the plenary speaker, Dr. Sanju Kumar Sek, BBS MSM Postdoc, Dr. Niko Irawan, SMPD, Dr. Engineering Danu Dwi Sanjoyo, STMT, Prof. Tan Ching Yun, BA, MAD. Participant of the call for paper and international seminar Utilization of Technology in Economic Development and SMEs in 2023. Thank you to the entry committee of this event who have contributed. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Vidya, for the time. Okay, well, we go on to the next session. Please enjoy the moment of speech from the chairman of STIESEM Semarang, Mrs. Cahyani Tunggalsari, SAMAMM. Please take the time, Mrs. Cahyani.
Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Frida, for the time. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon and best wishes to all of us. The first, the honorable of plenaries, our plenary speakers, Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh from Tribhuvan University. And the second is Dr. Niko Irawan from Thai Global Business Administration College, Thailand. The third, Dr. Engineering Danu Dwi Sanjoyo from Telkom University, and Associate Professor Tan Ching Yun from the Guangxi Transport Vocational and Technical College.
and also the Honorable Dr. Wanuri SAMM as the Chairman of Yayasan Pendidikan Akademi Koperasi Semarang and the staff, and all participants and committee members and also invited guests who are attended this international webinar and call for papers. Here, I'm Cahyani Tunggalsari as Director of STIE Semarang, very proud and grateful to be here to welcome you and opening this event. As a higher education institution in the field of economics, STIE Semarang is always committed to maintain the quality of education and develop scientific insight. This event is part of our efforts to provide a space for discussion and exchange platform at the national and international level. We are very grateful to see extraordinary participants from various universities in several provinces and webinar participants from several countries. This diversity will be a wealth of knowledge that will be generated in this forum. The theme of this event, Utilization of Technology in Economic Development and MSMEs, is a reflection of global economic dynamics and paradigm that changes in various sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, besides, through this call for papers, we invite researchers, academics, and practitioners from various universities to contribute in developing new insight, innovative thinking, and practical solutions related to the themes. We believe that the exposure and thinking from various perspectives will provide a valuable contribution to development of economic science and practice. The last, allow me to express my highest appreciation to the committee who have worked hard to organize this event, and also support from our co-hosts and several universities that are Co-Study Global Education China, Raya Kahyan Group, Institut Teknologi Statistika and Bisnis Muhammadiyah Semarang, Ciputra University, Kuningan University, Wahid Hashim University, Dharma UB Surakarta University, Sumatera Utara University, Institut Teknologi Bisnis Semarang, UIN Salatiga, Pandanaran Semarang University, and also International Batam University. So that this event can be well organized. Thank you very much. And I hope this event can provide new insight, inspire brilliant ideas, and open up opportunities for wider collaboration between all of us. Once again, thank you for your all attention and active participation in this webinar. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I give back time to Ms. Frida.
Okay, thank you so much for the time and great speech, Mrs. Cahyani. And then, ladies and gentlemen, as we have finished our opening section, now we go on to the next session, is main program and discussion section. I would like to invite Mrs. Tiara Noveria, SPD, MPD, who conduct this section and moderate the webinar international today. As for your information, she is one of the lecturers at STIE Semarang, and she has been studying for her doctoral program at Semarang State University, or UNES. I'm Frida Widiawati Triasningrum, would like to say thank you so much, and we'll see you again after the main program. Mrs. Tiara, please take your time. Thank you.
Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks for the time, Mrs. Frida. Let me take the turn. First of all, let me greet Honorable Founder and Management of Yayasan Pendidikan Koperasi, Honorable Head of STIE Semarang, our distinguished speakers, Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh, Dr. Niko Irawan, Dr. Danudwi Sanjoyo, and Professor Tan Jing Yun. And also all dearest participants. Good afternoon and welcome to STIESEM 2023 International Webinar and Call for Paper. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tiara Noveria. It gives me a great pleasure to be the moderator for the international seminar. Today is a truly amazing day. Just like the topic of today's webinar, utilization of technology in economic development and MSMEs. Here, we have 4 speakers who are already with us. They are Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh, BBS, MMS, Postdoc Dr. Niko Irawan, SS, MPD, Dr. Engineering Danudwi Sanjoyo, STMT, and Professor Tan Jing Yun, BAMED. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, first, I would like to greet our speaker first. Good afternoon, Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh. Are you with me?
Yes, good afternoon.
Okay, good afternoon, Dr. Sanju. How are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, and then Dr. Niko Irawan. Good afternoon, Dr. Niko.
Hello, good afternoon, Miss Tiara.
Okay, good
How are you today?
afternoon. I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, I'm fine too. Now I'm in Thailand.
Okay, alhamdulillah. And then next, Dr. Engineer Danudwi Sanjoyo. Are you with me, Mr.
Yeah,
Danu?
I'm here. Good afternoon.
Okay, how are you, Mr. Danu?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, thank you. And the last, Professor Tan Jing Yun. Are you with me, Prof? Prof Tan, are you already here? Okay, maybe she's still on process to join the Zoom. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we know that technology have been rapidly developed, the use of technology significantly affects business performance. One of the business that are affected by technological development is MSME. In today's seminar, we will get a closer look into how the use of technology can help the sustainable of economic development and MSMEs. Ladies and gentlemen, before the presentation begins, let me tell you how this webinar will run. Firstly, 4 speakers will present the material, and then each speaker will have 20 minutes for delivering the presentation. After all speakers have done their presentation, we will have a Q&A session for approximately 30 minutes. So that for the audience, you can keep your questions until the end of all speakers' presentation. You can use the raise button for asking the questions or just write it in the chat box. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. We go to the first speaker. I'm going to invite Dr. Sanju. Okay, Dr. Sanju, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Before that, let me read your profile first. Sir, can I?
Sure. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh, BBS MSM postdoc. He is a lecturer in Tribhuvan University, Kathmandu, Nepal. And he is also a research fellow at University of Airlangga, Indonesia. And then he got his doctoral program from Universitas Airlangga, Indonesia, majoring management. And then he has several publications. And the last published was in Scopus Q1 journal entitled Entrepreneurial Leadership and Global Management of COVID-19, a bibliometric study. Okay, I think Mr. Sanju, it's The time for you, 20 minutes, time is yours.
Yes, I would like to send my sincere thanks to moderator Tiara Novria. Thank you for very short and precise my CPN profile. Thank you to all the committee, and I would like to special acknowledge and thanks to Rector what is called Site Samarang, Professor Chayani, and all the honors of this university and board of member and all respected lecturers and respected presenters and all of you. Thank you so much for inviting me. Well, of course, my name is Sanju Kumar Singh, but this look like a typical Indonesian as well. My face is not for the Indonesian, once again, thank you for inviting me in this conference. Well, without further delaying, I'm going to share my some of PPT that I'm going to talk about, discuss, share about my PPT regarding how the digital technologies like right now in MSMEs, how's the supportive, what are the challenges, what things is going in the market, and so on. So, right, allow me to share. Is it okay?
Okay, sir. It's your time.
Thank you. Did you see this clearly?
Yes, it's clear.
Right, thank you. Right, utilization of technology in my topic is about utilization of today. Our theme is utilization of technology in the economic development at MSMEs. Discover how technology development is shaping the growth and success of micro, small, and medium enterprises and driving economic development. So basically, why we need to understand about MSMEs, that is micro, small, medium enterprises, that's our concern. Because every country, each and every country, like we are in Indonesia right now, I mean, all Indonesian, this is a nation that, as a nation, the main goal of nation is to develop economic development, right? For their, what is called, make a successful country, right? So far, just like I'm from Nepal, and we do also have different economic policy to growth. So one of the main what is called the way is to develop is to supporting to MSMEs, that is micro, small, and medium enterprises around the world. Every country do have their own policy to support MSMEs in each country. But due to technology change, the rapid development of technology, right now it's more easier and more beneficial. Like it's more easier to support, and as well as is more worthy at the same time, because and it's right now, just like see in any countries before, it was such an hard to cope with the what is called how to support MSMEs. But right now we have because of the technological advancement right now, like any countries, maybe you can do any business in any country around the world. It's possible because of technology. Similarly, we can see right now what is called any problem in Amin Deboch? Maybe your sound is right.
Okay, Mbak Sukma. Okay.
Right. Okay. Right. So every country right now have a little bit easier to support the MSMEs is because of what is called changes of technology. Right now, we can adopt technology, can support, it will become easier and faster to like what is called gain our economic growth, and we can support. Right. Next is, let's take a look about how MSME's contribution in national economy. Right. The global recognition of pivotal economic growth increasingly gaining momentum. In India, the MSME sector is the second largest employer, falling only behind agriculture and account for 40% of the value added output in the manufacturing sector and the third of the country's national export. It is worth noting that significance of the MSMEs is fueling India's economic growth is widely acknowledged and requires no further elaboration. MSMEs play an important role in promoting economic growth in less developed countries, developing and developed countries. As of course, everyone we are very known about how MSME is supporting every country around the world, and especially why I'm talking about India, because India is our neighbor country and India have same capacity, like biggest country like Indonesia. That's why I'm just trying to compare that. At least you get to know about similar vibes, like a dense population, geographical area, and so on. So in India, this as being a neighbor country, in our Nepal's neighbor country, is like second largest employer after agriculture is MSMEs in India. So it is right now, it's like a very booming. And also MSMEs play an important role in promoting economic growth in less developed countries, developing and developed countries. So this become MSMEs become one of the government, the main what is called drive for economic growth of each and every country, no matter developed, no matter developing, no matter less developed. So let's take a look here. Problem faced by MSMEs. What are the problems generally faced by MSMEs? Lack of human resource management, lack of strategic financial management, lack of technology dynamism, lack of systematic planning, lack of physical infrastructure, lack of market research, inappropriate organization culture, lack of corporation networks, poor geographical locations. So these are the challenges generally faced by almost all of MSMEs in every country that, of course, we are very commonly that we are faced like this. Okay, next is technology development MSMEs. Technology development in MSMEs. Now let's enter about a little bit entering about technologies. Before we just take about MSMEs challenges face and each country's issues, but right now, let's about technology. MSMEs play a vital role in driving economic growth and job creation for any country. They are prime source of entrepreneurial spirit and employment opportunity and care, and are crucial for fostering competitiveness. In India, technology development serves as a catalyst for the growth of MSMEs as well as the overall economy. However, various stakeholders, including government, technology companies, and MSMEs leaders acknowledge that removing obstacles related to infrastructure, technology, and skill labor is essential to sustain MSMEs growth and ensure their ongoing contribution to India's economic development. Micro, small, and medium enterprises serve as the backbone of both developed and emerging economies due to their substantial contributions to job creation, trade facilitation, production development, sales expansion, and reduction of regional disparities. Despite this, MSMEs face various challenges that hinder their ability to effectively contribute to economic growth, such as financial constraints, inadequate knowledge, and insufficient financial management and technological capabilities. Technological enhancement in MSMEs. Technology has had a great impact on all aspects of life, such as economy, business, and enterprise. The global economy is currently undergoing a fundamental transformation, which technology play a key role. Technology has a real impact on most industries and in all aspects of the economy. While business and enterprise continue to undergo considerable changes, the use of technologies is revolutionizing the rules of business, resulting in the structural transformation of enterprises. Modern business are not possible without the help of technology, which has significant impact on operation of the micro and medium scale enterprises. Right here, next, MSMEs are drawing attention in developed and developing countries as well as in transition countries. It is generally recognized that MSMEs play a vital role in revitalization and development of the national economy and countries. It is encouraged that development of MSMEs and the role of that MSME sector can play promoting economic and social development by creating opportunity for employment. The various effects of technological development in MSMEs, such as the role of entrepreneurs, government policies, organization culture, and technology infrastructure capabilities, need to be explored further, and various steps should be taken to develop the stage of MSMEs. In India, medium and large business are adopting technology in the major ways, even ahead of their counterparts in Western markets, particularly the respect to mobile technology. India widespread adoption of mobile solution creates a major opportunity for other countries to learn its experience. Despite India global technology case study and best practice today, small business in India are simply not realizing the full potential technology can bring as game changer to the old way of doing things in their business. So basically in India right now, technology is like in the peak, the technology they enhance to support MSMEs in a very much like a rapidly change around the world. And it's a good case study around the world. So right now I'm going to share some of the videos that how the mobile technologies are supporting to MSMEs in India, even how it works. Okay, just okay, give me a few seconds to stop and share the video. Allow me. Moderator, it's okay?
Okay, Mr. Sanju, it's okay.
Okay, just hang.
In India, on every street, at every food stall, a revolution is underway in the country's sprawling economy and how people here are engaging with it. It's happening because of this. India's homegrown digital payment system. In an instant, customers can pay for virtually anything using a smartphone. And that's a huge shift in a place long driven by cash. Those QR codes are scattered among carts, store counters, and attractions, where lo-fi intersects with high-tech to reinvent commerce in what is now the world's most populous country. How it works, you need a smartphone and a bank account to link it to. Then you scan the code, enter your password, and that's it. It's instant. There's no cash changing hands. These codes are revolutionizing transactions here. And there are huge numbers of people in all corners of the country that are being brought into the formal economy through these tiny codes. While digital payments are the norm in places like China, India's mobile app transactions dwarf anything happening in the West. Over $1 trillion in transactions were processed last year, and there are no transaction fees. The platform is run by a nonprofit. India's Prime Minister has boasted that India leads the world in real-time digital payments by clocking almost 40% of all such transactions. Now, for most people, Unified Payments Interface, or UPI as it's called, makes daily life easier and banking more accessible. For the government, it's extended the reach of programs and of tax collection, and it acts as a sort of glue with India on the rise.
The fact that India has developed and economically, and its size, its population has become an asset rather than a liability.
There are still concerns over data privacy that are lingering, but that UPI is now embedded on such a scale here is something India wants to export to other developing countries. Digital networks connect people than ever before.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.
Hang on, please. Right. All right, so I hope that all of you have seen this video very well and get some information how it's largely in even a very small shop that y'all have you seen that how it's like a transaction is happening. There is no certain charge, like no need to I mean kind of worry about any financial transaction, and no misuse of like somebody tax and everything, you know, especially for a small amount there is no any tax. And this government policy to support MSMEs through this digital payment, digital technologies, like, you know, very much supportive. And this is the initiative taken by the Prime Minister of India, since few years, and right now it's really become the one of the second largest source of economic growth, and that is MSME sector. So that all of you are very much after this watching video, I hope that some of you get some point of view how it's immersed in the world right now. So that's some of the videos, right? And next, let me share my PPT again. Okay, so here we get that.
Okay, Mr. Sanju, I think your time will be 5 minutes more.
Oh, really? It's
okay.
it's running. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me a little bit catch up quickly. Right. All right. Could you see this slide? Is clear?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, so that we can see the data of the World Bank right now. How is this statistic of MSMEs in India? So you see every year, 2017, 18, 19, 20, until 22, the using of MSMEs using digital technologies increased. And 2017 it was 80 million, and 2022 is 19.5 million. And the percentage was 13% in 2017. Right now, percentage reached up to 30%. It means that in using of digital technology.
Gue bahasa Inggris cepet-cepet anjay.
Okay, right. Is everything okay?
Okay, Mr. Sanju, you can continue your presentation. It's okay.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. So this is from 2017, it was 13%. Right now, it's increased up to 2022 is 30%. So it's a rapid change in the development in MSME sector. Was the MSME sector is boosted by technology from 13% to 30%. So it's a rapid change, and this become the backbone of the economic development of the country. All right. So let's say I'm skipping these things. Okay. I think see the data. And how about Indonesia? Okay. Micro and medium small MSMEs play an important role in increasing economic growth in Indonesia. It's proven that MSME sector has been able to survive the midst of the crisis in the hit Indonesia 1997, even today. So in Indonesia also, it's very rigorous and very much encouraging and promising growth of MSMEs situation. And even in Indonesia also, there are highly emerging technology adaptations. And according to the Kustiana at 2018, MSMEs contribute 56% of total gross domestic product GDP in Indonesia. However, it is carrying out its role. MSMEs also face obstacles and constraints. Total micro, small, medium enterprise MSMEs in Indonesia are 59.2 million business until which are dominated by micro business. But 80.9% total micro business in Indonesia do not yet have access to bank financing. Ministry of Corporate and Small Enterprises of Indonesia, 2017. Right. Starting of Indonesian MSMEs, we can see here, it also similarly very much impressive, similarly like India, 2017 is 13% and 2022 is 30%. So it's almost pretty much similar with India and Indonesia. That what I have seen drastic change. This is what I am also a shocking, and also is very impressive in between Indonesia and India. Thus, I try to put this data, and this is how it is. Need for technology, innovation in MSMEs. To attain the business environment policy goals, enterprise will either have to bring about modification in a way to people do something, change in technology. Region of need technology development in MSMEs MSMEs is improved quality, creation of new markets, extension of new product range, reduce labor cost, improve production process, reduce materials, reduce environmental damage, replacement of product service, reduced energy consumption, conformance to regulation. Modernization, technological and quality upgradation have assumed to great significance in present today context, which is the inflow of latest technology, reducing the cost of production and the increasing competition from within and outside a small scale sector will have attached more importance and pay attention to the area of technology innovation and modernization. So once again, take a look at this data. Of course, there is how technology are like adoption rate in the right now in the world. So cloud computing 35% adoption rate, mobile payment 28%, social media marketing 25%. So there is still a huge opportunity to MSMEs of each country can adopt this kind of current technology and can support in national economic growth of any country around the world, including Indonesia, India, and Singapore, Malaysia, and so on. So because this is just only adopted using cloud computing 35%, mobile payment 28%, social media 25%, data analyst 18%, e-commerce 60%, online market 14%. So it means that is according to International Finance Corporation, it means that there is a lot of still huge opportunity or space to use of technologies or enhancement of technology to grow MSMEs. Barriers to technology development amongst MSMEs: cost, low awareness about technology and upgrading schemes, lack of skilled manpower, security and privacy issues, poor infrastructure. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think this lack of time. Thank you so much. If any questions, maybe. Thank you, moderator. That's all from my side.
Okay, Mr. Sanju, thank you. Thank you so much for your insightful presentation for the first part. That made me interested in India. The government is so support, yeah, even in a small shop, yeah, also use technology to help their business. Okay, Mr. Sanju, I think for the discussion, we have the time itself. We go to the second speaker first. Ladies and gentlemen, let's move to the second speaker. He is Dr. Nico Irawan. Dr. Nico, are you with me?
Hello, yes.
Hello, Dr. Nico.
Mutiara.
Okay. Do you want to read your profile by yourself, right?
Yes, okay.
Okay. Time is yours. It's 20 minutes to present your materials.
Okay, Mutiara, thank you very
Thank
much
you.
for
Yeah.
your this is the time for me to speak. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is Nico Irawan, and I'm in the position is the Executive Director for International Affairs, like Global Business Administration, Technology College, and I would like to explain about the technology for bright future and expand MSM is in Thailand. Maybe this is my education and this is my journey, and for more than 8 years or 9 years, I spent my life in Thailand until now. So I know the Thai culture, and before I work in the Rajamangala University of Technique Kurungtep, Thailand. And now 1 year I work for Thai Global Business as the partnership, and I sometimes mobile to Indonesia and Thailand. So 2 countries for me is convenient because Thailand is my second home. Even I'm in Indonesia and now I'm in Thailand, sometimes I miss Thailand. So it look like, yeah, my face also sometimes in Thailand, Indonesian, and almost the same, the face. But even I'm Indonesia. Okay, we go to the, what is the MSE? MSME exactly, when we talk about micro, small, and medium enterprise. We discuss about the micro. Micro is the small thing, and small is the and medium enterprise. So far, we have known that before they make the big company, of course, they start with the small one or the micro one. The micro one is like now e-commerce and something like the people sell the clothes and from the social media, and they have the live promotion such as in the Shopee and other e-commerce. So, and small or medium enterprise is like they have the middle business and they are ready to sell in a big amounts, but not too big. But if a big amount, big enterprise is the cross-country, cross-culture, because since 2012, I ever went to China and we went the business. We went to Wenzhou and we made a business and buy the product. This is like a big enterprise, like a big company. And this is what is the MSE. Actually, when we talk about this one and enterprise eligibility, investment limit, manufacturing, but we talk about the manufacturing is concerned about the big company, because a manufacturer is have some component such as they have the place, the area, and the location, and also the building, of course, and the investment limit for service sector. And before we go to the enterprise, of course, the main point is about the business. So what is the kinds of business exactly before we go to the micro, small, and medium enterprise? When we talk about enterprise, people mindset is talk about the business. So like me, even I'm a teacher, I concerned about the business, especially the economic now activity, production, selling of goods and service. But now I sell the service because I concerned about education. And in Indonesia, I hold the foundation and also I create a foundation and partnership across country. So of course, I also think about the business and the continuity in dealings, profit earning, of course. Related to the business, the character of the business is always think about the profit earning and element risk. So we need to think about the element. For me, education business is less risk, not high risk, but the high risk is about the product, such as when you sell the many products and we cannot get paid by the people. So, of course, we have the high risk and uncertain return, legal, lawful, and consumer satisfaction. For me, in my opinion, that consumer satisfaction is the most important for to create a business. So, related to the enterprise, small, medium enterprise should give the consumer satisfactions. So, when the characteristic of business, so we have, especially nowadays, technology can support the MSME. This means that very convenient nowadays when we use technology such as e-commerce, and we previous before TikTok is banned, that we can use TikTok to promote our product directly, and then we have many profit from that. And live Shopee and then Lazada and others, I think it's possible to supported by the technology. With the technology, I think now the business cannot expand, especially when we want to sell the product to abroad. For example, a small product in the enterprise, small enterprise is like the cracker, like maybe the lotion now is booming in Indonesia is lotion. So when the people buy the lotions and only small one, for example, small money, around 70,000 rupiah, and if they can sell 1 million lotions, of course, will be rich, right? So this concept is small money, make a big money. And we can see the globalization facing challenges. So of course, like this is not about the globalization facing challenges. Even life also facing the challenges. The job also facing the challenge, and the business also facing the challenges. So many sector, of course, facing the challenges. So for example, the micro, small, medium here is micro, maybe 5 to 10. For my business is only 5 to 10 is enough for me to create in the micro. But I'm trying to make a micro enterprise, but I want to get the big money, which means that we can have the competent human resource. Small 50 employee and medium is 200 up, I think. So of course, everything, the requirement here, so we can see from the loyalty, of course, image the number of accident and injuries. We need to be careful about that. Of course, in the working area, workplace, sometimes the accident or injuries can happen suddenly. Working environment and also profit. So here, when we talk about the definitions, I think every country and every people has different definition, especially for MSME. But for my opinion, that MSME is like the enterprise and starting point to run the business, not concerned about how big your business, but we can start from the micro business or micro enterprise or small enterprise. For me, micro enterprise is enough because I need to develop more after that. And important of MSME is, of course, first to generate large-scale employment, low capital costs, and flexibility, ensure innovation. Innovation is the most important, and adaptability, capacity to adjust and ensure regional development here. So when we can see about the role and importance of MSMEs that play a role in the country's economic development. So everything is the contribution, of course, in the role of industrial and creation of the employment opportunity. So MSME create people to be a businessman from the first. So that's why for the future, people would like to expand the business from many aspects or from the many fields. So of course, they can start from the micro first and use the indigenous earning foreign exchange resource like you do the business cross country and creation and of the backward and entrepreneur development here. So we can go to the Thailand, and I think if you are ever coming to Thailand, I think you will see about the entrepreneurship here and also tourism here. And they have the logo about the amazing Thailand, which begins with the people. They have the concept. This is the paradigm of hospitality in Thailand, and take the doctrine that Thailand makes people, any kinds of people of you are comfortable in staying in Thailand. So, and Thailand also have the entrepreneurship as the go local. It means that try to go local, not only go global. And from the local food, for example, here is the local food in floating market. I think you can find in Pattaya or in any tourist object here. The price is not too expensive, but they can get money from here and they get enough money. I think not more than enough, of course, because the only the money, the food is the prices are 25 Thai baht, for example, for one plate, and everything is cheap. And for tourists, especially the tourists from Western, it's very cheap. No, only maybe $1. $1 can eat the delicious food. It's very simple. And also they try to make the authentic, like the traditional design in Thai restaurant here. So they have, because the value of the restaurants in the floating market, I think in Pattaya here, so they can have the authentic Thai restaurant. And everything is the simple here. And with the street food, yeah, I think you can find in when you come to Thailand. And street seller, I think this fruit is very delicious. I also buy every day when I stay in Thailand, and the price is very cheap, only 20 baht for one fruit. So you can choose, for example, you can choose watermelon, one fruit. And imagine, do not judge the people from the cover when the the probes like that, but you can see one fruits is 20 baht, and you can imagine if one box like this there are 100 fruit, how much money? 20 baht multiplied by 100 fruit, so multiplied at 2,000 Thai baht. 2,000 Thai baht in rupiah maybe around 1 million. Imagine that you 1 million rupiah multiplied by 30 days for 1 month, 330 million rupiah. In Indonesia, I think cannot cover when we work in Indonesia. You can see in Thailand, many aspect, many people try to sell like this. So even they are, in from the micro enterprise, I think they can get the benefit from this. And you can see about the Thai products now in Indonesia. Thai product now, this is the mango sticky rice. I think, and also Thai tea, the authentic Thai tea. So of course you can see here, but when you come to Thailand, I think the taste is a little different. But in Indonesia, I think the sticky rice is a little different, but I don't know, but if they import from Thailand. And because coffee cafe, this is the medium enterprise, and Amazon Coffee is the concept is like the Starbucks, but Starbucks is a little higher price, expensive, more expensive than Amazon Coffee. Amazon Coffee one glass is around 40 to 50 baht. Is Indonesia rupiah around to 20 to 25,000 rupiah. I think it's very cheap for Thai people because yeah, it's delicious coffee, and in Thailand also the same coffee shop, a different brand and different owner. You'll see from the economic growth or economic development, we can see about the benefit growth like higher employment, improved business confidence, increased tax revenue, until improvement in welfare. So if the people in the country has the good economic growth, of course, nobody wants to steal the wallet, or no crime, of course. So here we will see about the benefits of economic growth, like of course, better education. Yeah, you will get a good education and reduce poverty. So of course, the reducing of poverty will be when the country has good economic and higher income. Yes, of course, improve government finance and increase the life expectancy. So here, how does economic growth work? So like increase aggregated production like this and improve market, try to market, and we can try to sell every products and boost employment, enhance and improve quality of life. This is a nation. And based on that, the economic growth, of course, come along with the industrial revolution. We can see about the industry 1, 2, 3 until 5 nowadays. 2020 is the early era of COVID-19. So it's like the industrial revolution is so fast, so quick about the robotic and others. In TGBC next year, we will have the AI, artificial intelligence and robotics invest from China University and come to TGBC, and they can invest here, and there will be more Chinese students come to TGBC and they study about the robot, AI and artificial intelligence. So we can still under construction for the building. And this is concerned that we are ready for the industrial revolution, especially when you have the mobile phone like iPhone, everything using your Face ID. Maybe in the future, I think when you enter the classroom, maybe you can use the Face ID. And some university like in Malaysia, I visited, I think everything is very expert, advanced technology. So using the key, so nobody can enter unless you as the student. And along with the Industrial Revolution 5.0, so we go to the Society 5.0 here. So of course, comfort, vitality, high quality life so also come along with, and always balance about the 5.0, Society 5.0. This is the implementation from the Japan. I think Japan tried to introduce about the Society 5.0. So everything is like even when you see in Indonesia, many people the developer creates the housing and they try to make the Society 5.0. And technology enable of industry, yes, of course, this is also concerned about the MSME. So everything is very easy now with the technology, such as you can see about the blockchain, drone, additive technology, 5G and beyond, and mixed reality. So 5 government initiative for MSE. So we'll
Excuse
see
me,
about the
Mr.
sense.
Nico. I'm
Yes.
so sorry to interrupt. Your time is 4 minutes more.
Oh, okay. I will be so fast now. Sense of security for employee, access to market, technology upgradation, ease of doing business, and also access to credit. And what is the Thailand Smart SME? So this concern about the financial, digitalization, innovation, entrepreneurship, infrastructure, and also marketing. Marketing is the most important aspect for promoting the business. Here, we'll see about the internal factor, capability, ecosystem, and business sustainability. And emerging digital technology transforming SME in 2023. So, of course, everything in digitalization, I think now we go forward. Even the electric car also using the car also using the electric car. And we'll see manpower in Thailand digital industry here. and Thailand digital content industry in 2023. So they welcome very well. And of course, everything is should think out of the box. So we thought the thinking out of the box, you can stay in the same situation. So as the young generations, nowadays I'm running SME, even not too big, but it's small, medium enterprise. For me, I can connect the people, always connecting. So I grab every market around Indonesia, and we have the many market in abroad, such as the international collaboration here. So from several countries. So I do the activity here, and then we have some collaboration with Indonesian university during when and also I'm trying to have the best project program. We are trying the GBC and 2 years at the GBC and 1 year in London. So this is the new project, new concept, and my own business now in Indonesia, in Thailand, even the GBC also part of my business. And because I'm as a shareholder in the GBC, and besides, we also have another project here, such as my foundation in Indonesia, English course and others. So this is my SME. When I become the co-founder, CEO and a founder for foundation. So I'm trying, we are invited by the co-study also here. I meet you, co-study, and we try to follow one course and it's successful, and I'm only there to dream. So everything is convenient for MSc, depend on your innovation and your implementation. Thank you very much.
Okay. It's the exactly time that you have already ended your presentations. I like your tagline, Mr. Nico, but small money make a big money through technology. Okay, I think we can discuss it after this, after all the presenters have present their presentations. Okay, thank you for your informative presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the third speaker. Please welcome Dr. Engineering Danu Dwi Sanjoyo. Hello, Dr. Danu. Are you with me?
Hello.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. For your profile, you want to read by yourself, or I can help to read a brief about your profile?
Yeah, I can also read my profile by myself.
Okay, because it's already in your PPT, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Danu, it's your time, 20 minutes to present your materials.
Okay, thank you for the moderator. First of all, thank you for the committee, for inviting me as a speaker to this international conference. And next, I would like to give my best greeting to all speakers, and committee and also the participants. First, for the Associate Professor Tan Jing Hyun, and then Dr. Nico Irawan, Dr. Sanju Kumar Singh, and the Chairman of STIE Semarang, Dr. Cahyani Tunggalsari, and also Mr. Vidya as the Chairman Committee, and all honorable participants. It is a very good opportunity for me, and I will present zero trust networking approach to prevent security threats in business management today. Okay, and this is my profile, my brief profile. Currently, I am a lecturer in Telkom University under School of Electrical Engineering, and also I am doing the research under the networking, cybernetics, and engineering management research cluster. And I just got my my PhD degree from Canada University in the beginning of this year. And this is my short profile. I will continue to my presentation because the time is very short. And this is my outline today. First, I will introduce the background why I present this talk. Then I will go to the cybersecurity issue and challenge for business in 2023. And then I will introduce my approach of zero trust networking. And then I will also introduce what is the zero trust model. And then for implementing the model, we need to assess the readiness framework for our business organization, and then close by the conclusion. And this is my background. We know that this is our global issue in technology, right? And which influence our lifestyle, including how to conduct a safe business. Yeah, we know that currently we are living in Industry 4.0, and then soon we will adopt the Society 5.0. Yeah, I want to highlight in this slide the use of cyber security system in our day life. Yeah, if you currently know about the IoT or Internet of Things, actually the cyber physical system is the same thing. Yeah, we can understand the cyber physical system as an IoT is also the same thing. Even though we apply the smart system in our life, the interesting one is we should also become smarter and also to control the system. Yeah, not to be controlled. Yeah, we need to control the system, not to be controlled by the system. And okay, and this is also the brief introduction of the evolution of the telecom sector in last 3 decades. Starts from the facsimile in around 1990s, and until the IoT, hyperscale, technology giants, ChatGPT, Starlink in our last 5 years. Yeah, I give highlight here for the technologies that currently we use, especially in Indonesia. Yeah, the last mention here is the Starlink, which provides worldwide access of internet via satellite communication, found by Elon Musk from SpaceX. Yeah, and by adopting this technology, the internet will reach all sides in the world. Yeah, and also this technology will also influencing the currently business style. Yeah, and this is the prospective technology in the future. Yeah, the first is quantum communication, 6G and beyond. Yeah, even though in Indonesia currently still progressive by implementing the 5G telecommunication, and actually the 6G research is already begun. Yeah, and then we also now decentralized internet, IoT explosion. Yeah, the AI-driven network, VR, AR mainstream, and also integrating the Earth and satellite. Yeah, okay, this is the brief introduction. And and as the customer, yeah, what we need to have, what we need to manage the technology is we need to have these capabilities. Yeah, to manage the disruptive technology. And for students especially, yeah, these are the crucial opportunities to achieve the assess current skill set. Yeah, explore next technologies, connect to professionals, yeah, certifications, online courses, yeah, mentorship and networking, incorporating AI into daily work and critical thinking. And this is the 3 crucial points of skills that we need to understand. Yeah, first is cybersecurity knowledge, digital literacy, and proficiency in AI technology for our whole daily life. Yeah, not only for business, not only for technology, not only for engineering, not only for business, but all our daily life. Yeah, and what is the cybersecurity issues and challenge for business in 2023? Yeah, we face several cybersecurity issues here, and I give the highlight, the blue highlight here, number 1, 2, 4, and 7. Actually, this caused by the outsider, yeah, outsider of our organization or our business management. Yeah, sophisticated phishing scams. Yeah, later we know in Indonesia so many cases, yeah, of scamming, and then attacks focusing on remote worker. It is also from outsider. Third-party vulnerabilities and advanced persistent threat also from outsider. The green one about the outdated software and mobile device vulnerabilities is about the system vulnerabilities or system issue. The how to prevent this vulnerabilities also. How to prevent this vulnerability, we need to upgrade our technology of the system, of course. And what I will highlight more in this slide is about the insider threat. This insider threat is also very dangerous issue or the dangerous vulnerabilities of our system, because the source of the attack or threats is insider, people or system inside our network, our management. So this is what I want to discuss today. Yeah, how to prevent the insider threats by approaching the zero trust networking. Okay, and the types. These are the type of insider activities. Yeah, first is the fraud, which how the insider try to obtain the company's information. Yeah, and then the IT sabotage, which a major or an unpredictable action. Yeah, how to if the insider understand about the IT engineering, so the insider can sabotage the IT. And next, the intellectual property theft. Yeah, which is the remunerative action that permits insider to exfiltrate copyright, patents, trademarks for himself. Yeah. Then espionage. Yeah, the practice of illegally obtaining information about the plans. Yeah, about the confidential information. Yeah. And the last is unintentional attacks or threats. Yeah, this is unpredicted, because sometimes the attacker or the insider also do not understand what he does. Yeah, because of the unknowledgeable employees sometimes. Yeah, so we need to upgrade the knowledge about the engineering of our employee, of course. And how to decrease or prevent the insider threat risk. These are there are 5 here. First, the administrative control, yeah, technical control, physical controls, and then security awareness and incident response. And I will highlight here the technical controls, which we face how to control the technical or the engineering of our system, our network in our business. Yeah. And what I introduce here, how to apply the zero trust model to our network. Yeah, we know that we are connected to the internet nowadays. Yeah, so what we control then, what we manage to prevent the security attacks is about the information exchange among the entities in our network. Yeah, this is the illustration of our internet. We feel like this, that we just connect our device to internet, then we can communicate to each other. But in the right side, this is the illustration of our internet. The point of view from the network engineering, that we are connected to so many devices here, so many entities here. For example, when we use the cloud computing technology, actually we connect to this point, and this is the consumer. Yeah, so this is the illustration. So what's the problem? What the problem with our internet? The problem is our internet still use the trust model. So this is also confirmed by the security issue in our in cloud computing, of our business management. When the entity is stated as trusted, in our network, so the entity can compromise the system by the authorities he has. So when you are an insider of one company, for example, so you have access, right, compared to the outsider, which not as employee in that company. So the trust model is in some sense gives the vulnerability of our system. So in this opportunity, I want to introduce the zero trust networking. This is comparison of the conventional model of current internet model, and the below one is the zero trust network model. In trust model, when you access the resource from the local network, this is the local network, so you have a privilege because you are stated as a trusted, you are as insider, different with the outsider. Firewall here will give you untrusted status, so you cannot access the resource with privilege. Compared to zero trust network, even though you are the insider here, you have limited authority and access to internal resource. So when you want to access other party, you need to verify what you are and verify what you need. This is about the authentication and authorization. And next is about the problem. Why trust become the problem? So this is the illustration of the web of trust. For example, we at here here, and then we trust Eva as our friend, as my friend. For example, this is me, and I have Eva as my friend, so I trust Eva because I know Eva, who she is, and so on. But Eva also has manual. Eva also has manual as a friend. From my point of view, manual is stranger actually. But because Eva trusts the manual, I also trust the manual. It's called indirect trust. So what happens if the manual has also another friend named Susie, which also stranger for me, because I have this indirect trust and manual trust the Susie, so I also trust Susie. So what happened with this web of trust? If Susie, or if manual become compromised, so the manual can use the authority, the trustworthy, to compromise me, because I trust the Susie manual with indirect trust itself. So this become a problem. Because at the beginning I don't know manual and Susie, but because of I trust Eva, then I also trust Dea. So this is the problem, and this is what we do in our daily life, which we communicate with others. We have a social communication with others with trust and trusted, right? But in some sense, the trust itself becomes vulnerable of us. For example, in this illustration, we give our money to other party that actually we don't know who he is or she is, but we know, we trust because of the profile, for example. So
okay, Mr. Danu, your time is 4 minutes more.
Okay, thank you. It is the vulnerability. So what is the threat? The threat of trust. the threat is if the people or entity we trust doing lie, yeah, or counterfeit or impersonation, yeah. For example, we trust someone, but the someone we trust, they do a lie, yeah. So we cannot, we cannot prevent the effect of us, yeah. So this is the threat. Why the trust becomes vulnerable. So zero trust model has a principle. Has three principles. Yeah, the first is verify always, and then least privileged access and assume a breach. So we even though we have a close friend, yeah, for example, we have assumed that sometimes our friend will lie to us, something like that. Yeah, this still just awareness of trust. Yeah. Okay, so zero trust also has assumption. The first is the entire enterprise private network is not considered as implicit trust zone. And the device on the network may not be owned by configurable by enterprise. And the third one, no resource is inherently trusted. The fourth one, not all enterprise resources are on enterprise-owned infrastructure. And the last one, remote enterprise subjects and assets cannot fully trust their local connection. So this is the assumption of trust model. And this is the overview of trust model. Yeah, so this is we need the zero trust engine to control or to manage our network. Yeah, even though we have a trusted entities, trusted party, yeah, trusted partner, or also not trusted partner. So we need zero trust engine to assess which one we trust in final or not. Yeah. Okay. And this is what we need to do to assess our readiness framework. So we need to have a question: is our company or organization already able to perform the zero trust model? First, there's no specific cyber security planning, maybe for the first stage, and maybe we have also sporadic cybersecurity, yeah, in our organization, or we already plan to do the cybersecurity awareness, or we already optimize the cybersecurity activities in our organization. And this is the 5 steps to implement the zero trust architecture. You can identify the protect surface, map the transaction flow, build a zero trust architecture, create zero trust policy, and monitor and maintain the organization. And this is maybe the last part of my presentation. And in the future, the zero trust framework will be more automated, yeah, smart and extensible. And to perform the zero trust framework become this, so we need emerging technology, yeah, to enable the zero trust framework like a SOAR, ML, DL, AI, and also the supply chain and regulatory platform. Yeah, this is the conclusion of my presentation today. First, the evolution of telecommunication technology contributes benefits to the business world while also raising several security issues. And one of the risky security threats for business management comes from insider entities. And the one solution to overcome insider threats is applying the zero trust networking approach for business institution network. And the last one, to implement the zero trust model, it is very important to ensure the readiness of the business organization and the steps of implementing zero trust architecture. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for your attention, and I will give back to the moderator. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Danu, for giving such an interesting presentations. I'm so sorry if the time feels rushed. Okay. Next, we go to the next speaker, our last speaker, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, Prof. Tan Jing Yun. Prof. Tan, hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, alhamdulillah you have joined this meeting. So, are you ready to present your PPT?
Yes.
Okay,
I can
20
control
minutes.
my
Okay, 20
PPT.
minutes for presenting your materials. So please, Prof. Tan, can I read your profile first?
Yes, I can begin now.
Okay, can I read your profile first? Let me read.
I can read it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. It's yours. Take your time.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Well, the topic today I will share is the new Western Land Sea Corridor helps China-ASEAN cooperation. Now let me introduce some materials about me. I got my master in Nanyang Technological University, Singapore. So I'm here is the director of academic affairs in Guangxi Transport Vocational Technical College, and I'm appointing expert to China ASEAN Technical Education Cooperation Platform, and I collaborate with maritime professionals to develop circulars and teaching resources specific to maritime education. And I also participate in maritime education research project relating to teaching method and curriculum development. So that's the contact information. Here's my email address and my WeChat number. The contents about this presentation is about 5 parts. The first one is an economic corridor promote trade between China and ASEAN. And the second part is construction of new land sea passage. And the next one, Western China accelerated toward the frontier. And part 4, China-ASEAN economic and trade cooperation. And the last part, welcome participation in the new international land sea trade corridor. Okay, now let's begin from the part 1. China has released an overall plan about the country's new Western land sea corridor to deepen the sea-land two-way opening up and the development of Western China. According to the National Development and Reforms Commission, the plan covers the period from 2019 to 2025 with an outlook extending to 2035. In the hinterland of Western China, a major transportation artery connecting the Silk Road economic belt in the north, the 21st century maritime Silk Road in the south, and the west, and the new Western Land Sea Corridor, which is a major transportation artery connecting the Yangtze River economic belt, is surging with a strong vitality. With this channel, blue rice and fresh product from ASEAN country can be quickly put on the shelf of Chinese supermarket, and products such as automobile and spare time produced in Western China can also enter the Southeast Asian market as soon as possible. Access to all directions, smooth flow of goods. The new Western Land Sea Corridor is not only a logistic channel, but also an economic corridor that promotes trade between China and ASEAN. With the new western the new western land sea corridor, cargo should start from Brunei Port, stop in Singapore, then go all the way from Singapore to Qinzhou Port in Guangxi. It's very convenient to transfer the railway here, go to Yunnan, Sichuan, and Chongqing. Running a trading company, a Brunei business introduced Brunei's shrimp, coffee, and other products into Chinese market. And at the same time, introduced China's citrus and other products to the Asian market. Taking Chongqing as the Channel Logistic and Operation Organization Center and taking Guangxi, Guizhou, Gansu, Qinghai, and other western provinces as a key node using railway, sea, highway, and other transportation methods southwards through Guangxi to Southeast Asia and other parts of the world. This is the West New Land Sea Passage. The construction of this new channel has shortened the geographical distance between Western China and ASEAN, as well as the trade distance between the two sides. It's a channel for logistics, trade, and development. In April 2017, Guangxi successfully opened the Qinzhou Port Chongqing test trade. In September, Chongqing opened the normalized railway intermodal trade to Qinzhou Port. The successful opening of this two-way trade has driven the engine for the rapid development of the southbound passage. In November 2018, the southbound channel was officially named the New International Land Sea Trade Corridor. From once a week, three times a week, then every day, the frequency of land sea intermodal trade has continued to increase, making it the most convenient way to go to sea in the western region. In August 2019, the Western province of numerous regions.
Sorry, Prof. Tan. We cannot hear. We cannot hear your
Yes,
voice
I'm here.
clearly. We cannot. Yeah, we cannot hear your voice clearly. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm so sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I can continue my presentation, right?
Yes, you can continue.
Okay, thank you. In August 2019, the 12 Western provinces, autonomous region, and municipality have fully integrated into the pattern of cooperation and co-construction. In September 2021, the fourth five-year plan for promoting the high-quality construction of the new Western Land Sea Corridor was released. The new Western Land Sea Passage has construction joined since then, from initiative to entirety. The new Western Land Sea Corridor has witnessed the continuous acceleration of China-ASEAN connectivity. As of early December 2021, the Rail sea intermodal trade has reached 22 ports in Asian countries. In 2020 alone, China-Vietnam cross-border trade will increase by 23.2% year on year. The western part of China is the home to one-third of the country's administrative province and autonomous region. The region used to be described as barren, remote, large, value, and beautiful. It lacks transportation facilities and lags behind other parts of the country in terms of development and economic. But the West Wall was a sketch of land, abundant resources, and beautiful scenery. The top Chinese leader put forward the guidelines for accelerating the development of West on June 17, 1999. On April 7, 2022, the Yangtze River Indochina Peninsula's intermodal trade, a new land sea channel loaded with a motorcycle project, was dispatched from Chongqing onto railway special line and connected to the Yangtze River Economic Belt Indochina Peninsula through the river railway highway intermodal transport. Okay, now let's look at this video. Okay, this video is about the Orchard Port in Chongqing. Orchard Port is the largest inland river hub port in China. It is located at the junction of the Belt and Road Initiative and the Yangtze River Economic Belt. The golden waterway of the Yangtze River and the new Western Land Sea Channel are seamlessly connected here. The trade will enter Vietnam routes from the China routes railway and then switch to low transport transits through Thailand and finally arrive in Myanmar. The new land sea new channel Yangtze Indochina Peninsula International Intermodal launch this time is a new route from the National Logistics Hub of Orchard Port to open up the Yangtze River Port to Yangon, Myanmar, and arrive at the Indian Ocean by relying on the new land sea channel, convenient new land sea passage. We could look at this video about the first railway rule. From Chongqing, China to Jakarta, Indonesia, it takes about more than 30 days to pass through the traditional River Sea combined transport mode, while the new Western Land Sea Channel controls the logistic time within 20 days, which not only improves transportation efficiency but also reduces logistic costs for enterprises. By taking advantage of the coal trade in charcoal of the new Western Land Sea Passage, the cost has been reduced by nearly 30%, and the fruit purchased from Southeast Asia are getting fresher and fresher. With this large channel, more and more Chinese enterprises are going to Asia to invest and start business. The four major foreign trade gathering places in Western China, including Chongqing, Sichuan, Yunnan, and Guangxi, has increased their trade volume with Asia from 443.3 billion yuan in 2017 to 626 billion yuan in 2020, with an average annual combined growth rate of 12%. Behind the growth of data is the huge market driven by the construction of the new Western Land Sea Channel. PIL is one of the largest shipping companies in Southeast Asia. At the end of 2019, PIL opened 2 routes from Qingzhou, Guangxi to Southeast Asian countries. Since then, it has been continuously upgrading and optimized. Currently, it is stably operating the Qingzhou, Singapore, Thailand, Cambodian, Qingzhou, and Qingzhou, Singapore, Vietnam, Qingzhou route. The elongation of the China-ASEAN trade by the new Western Land Sea route can be seen on those 2 routes. Fresh goods are very important to the transportation speed requirements are very high, and the transportation efficiency cannot be guaranteed until there's no direct route. At the same time, industrial raw material, fertilizer, mineral, etc. produced in Southwest China also travel along this channel to Southeast Asia and other countries and regions along the Belt and Road. Among them, there are many high-value added products such as auto parts and solar panels, which have boosted the local economic development. The formation of multi-modal transportation system extending in all directions is accelerating. The new Western Land Sea corridor connects not only the transportation network, but also the transportation network but there are China economic and trade cooperation, as well as the people-to-people and cultural exchange between the 2 sides. We need to expand cooperation in new areas like digital and green economy, and build joint demonstration zones for economic innovation development. China has a vast domestic market that will always be open to ASEAN countries. China is ready to import more quality products from ASEAN countries, including buying up to $150 billion of agricultural products from Asia in the next 5 years. We seek high quality belt and road cooperation with Asia and cooperation between the belt and road Indonesia and Asia. Outlook in the Pacific. China will continue to
Okay, Prof. Tan,
develop
I'm sorry to interrupt. Your
Yeah.
time is 1 minute more.
Okay, thank you. China will continue to develop demonstration zone for high quality bell and low international industry capacity cooperation, and welcome ASEAN countries to participate in the new international land sea trade corridor. Okay, that's all. So much for my speech. Thank you so much.
Okay, you are very welcome, Prof. Tan, for giving such a comprehensive presentation for the last part. I hope I can go to China someday to enjoy the rapidly developing technology there.
Yes, welcome.
Okay. Okay, ladies and
yes, also welcome to our Guangxi, Nanning. Nanning is the capital of Guangxi province. So this is the college of our Guangxi Transport Vocational Technical College. It's located in Nanning, Guangxi. Yes, and welcome any country from Asia would like to cooperate with us about the technical employees training. Thank you. Thank you so much.
okay, I'm looking forward to go there. Prof. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. After we know about the utilization of technology in economic development and MSMEs, now we have come to the Q&A or discussion session. We are glad to receive so many questions. However, due to the time limitation, we divide this Q&A into 2 sessions. For the first session, we will select 2 participants first for our speakers. Okay, I will invite. Okay, can you raise your hand? Okay, I will invite one questioners. Okay,
Yes.
wait for hello, Mr. Dr. Nico, Dr. Sanju, Dr.
Yes, I'm
Danu.
here, Miss. Yes, I'm
Okay.
here.
So we are on Q&A sessions. It's already
here.
one who has raised his hand. Okay, I will invite Mr. Arya that has already raised his hand. Please open your microphone and mention to whom your questions is addressed.
Okay. Thank you very much for the moderator, for Ms. Tiara. I'm so sorry. The first, I want to say thank you very much for all of the speakers. It's a very good information. But my question is like in PPT of Mr. Danu, the problem is trust and trusted. Nah, so my question is how to entrust the MSMEs or MSME people to get all of the informations or to always upgrade themselves to
Yeah.
get new information or to upgrade their their ability, how to entrust that, because let's say for my mom and for my dad, they will say no, it will be good for money, not for ATM, only that. So how to entrust it? Thank you very much.
Okay, so can I directly answer or waiting
Yes,
for
please.
others? Okay, yeah. Actually, for to improve the security level of our system, there are 2 approaches, yeah, from the technology approach and also the people approach. So in what I already present is about we want to improve in technology approach because technology approach, because in some sense we cannot trust the people itself, because so many factors, for example about the unknowledgeable, or maybe there are no capability to get the authority or the tribal. So, for example, especially for in Indonesia, which we know that maybe most of in MSMEs is maybe conducted by unskilled or maybe unknowledgeable employee in especially in technology and security, especially in security field. So I want to approach the technology become untrusted. So the people will.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Danu.
Wait, I think it's Mbak Bung.
It's
Mr. Danu, can you unmute yourself? Yeah,
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. I will repeat my answer in briefly. Yeah. So there are two approach. Yeah, there are two approach to improve our business security level of our business. There is a technology approach and a people approach. In some sense, we cannot trust the people because the unknowledgeable or maybe the other party cannot trust the other people, but they need to work together. So in this presentation, I want to introduce the approach from the technology one. So we secure the technology, the network itself. So anyone who communicate with our network will be verified first. Yeah, will be verified first. Because sometimes we have accidentally how to say accidentally the attacks, but done by the unintentionally sometimes because they don't know. So we need to secure the technology from the technology approach. Yeah. So what if we implement the zero trust networking, so all people, even though they do not know about the security itself, they can still use, but the system prevent the attack and the danger effect. Yeah. Okay, that may be the answer.
Okay, is that clear, Arya? Or maybe for other speakers, is there any further information that you want to add?
I think I would like to add just my remarks. Is this okay?
Okay, wait. Pardon, Mr. Sanju?
Yes, I would like to put just some remarks from my insight.
Okay, please,
Right.
Mr. Sanju.
Okay, I think you have to think like Mr. Arya like this. You just see simple, in the market right now, because you are very used to like mobile technology and other technology are quite friendly, right? Because think about 5-10 years ago that you don't know about it all. But how do you get to know? Because it is all about how friendly you are with technology, right? That you get used to, right? Similarly, it is called digital literacy, that you are getting to it, how to use it, how to like a transaction done or not. But when you compare, there is a lot of factors that I mean, there is age gap. Who are older people, they are very afraid to enter. They're afraid to know, afraid to, kind of hesitate. They feel, is there something wrong? They're not brave enough to do it. So basically what I mean that, yes, MS as Dr. Danu already informed you that, he already put his, what is called his information that there is cyber issues, there are other issues, that things is how it is, that's technological part. But my point of view is that, first of all, we need to literate ourselves digitally, no matter who are, no matter what age group, because as like it's just a matter of time. It's maybe someone not competent, but you just have to like used to it, then he or she get to know in more detail. Then my just point of view is that we need to make sure that everyone is like who are entering in MSMEs with the technology enhancement. First, make sure about the like a digital literacy first. Then finally you get to into it, and then whatever issues comes, that's another things. That's another step about technological enhancement and improvement and other things. So according to my opinion, we need to embrace digital literacy first, and then finally it will be easier to adopt in MSMEs with all these issues dealing with the technology issues. Thank you.
Okay, is that clear, Arya?
Okay,
Okay.
thank you very much. It's new information for me, and maybe I can do that for my parents, especially. Thank you very much, Mr. Danu and Mr. Sanju.
Okay,
Pleasure.
thank you for Mr. Danu and Mr. Sanju for the great detailed answer, so it can inspire Arya for his parents for to do something towards technology. And then let's invite another questioners. If you want, you do not want to raise your hand, you can write in chat box, please. Okay, while we are waiting for the questioners, I think this one. I have a questions for maybe for Dr. Nico. You are also Indonesian, right? And then
Yes.
now you live in Thailand.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can what is it? Sharing the condition what MSMEs there, compare it in Indonesia to what the technology that they use there.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I have been in Thailand for 9 years, and since 2014 until 2022 last year, and during 2022 to 2023, sometimes I mobile. Yeah, sometimes I stay in Indonesia, sometimes I stay in Thailand. So I stay in 2 countries, and mobility is nice for me because I can learn. Because last time when I stay in Thailand, I have lack of information from Indonesia because I don't know about the 8 years I stay in Thailand totally. And then only I come back only every year. Sometimes I was so shocked. I look at the condition, and then sometimes I'm amazed about the condition when the Indonesian has the developed about, for example, when the payment last time, Indonesia still now have the QR code, your QRIS, QRIS. So for the payment, I think only cash. I think, but in Thailand, last time, since 2016 or 15, I'm not mistaken, already we can pay by QRIS, and every bank has QRIS, scan barcode. So like Thai people, when they buy, some product or something, they can just scan, no need to have cash. So it's like cashless. So when I come back to Indonesia last time, so everything should be cash. So this is makes me wondering that so Thailand has the advanced movement at that time for MSME. For example, again, like when we buy in the street seller, food seller, street seller, I think in Indonesia everything still cash. For example, you go to you go to the street seller, everything cash. But in Thailand, everything already, cashless. So if we don't have a lot of cash money, no problem. Just using mobile phone. So when you come to Thailand last time, until now, so everybody just for payment. But now in Indonesia, because I stay in Indonesia also, and I know that everything is now changing, but not every aspect change. For example, like UMKM, in the small UMKM, it's the micro UMKM, in the street seller, I think they don't know about QR code. They just know about cash. So now technology in Thailand now is developing, and the mindset of the people, I think simple. Everything is simple for the MSME, and now Thailand has the developing for the MSME so fast. So because in Bangkok exactly every people become the entrepreneur tourism to welcome the tourists. So many tourists. Like I arrived Suvarnabhumi Airport, and when I make in line, I spend 1 hour to go to the immigration. Yeah, it's so far, so long. I think so many people there. So that's why now Thai people, Thailand are prepared for the entrepreneurship after COVID-19. COVID-19 last time, make everyone jobless, and unfortunately, I still work in Thailand, and they give me monthly salary because I belong to the government, Thai government, and I got money every month. So I think now everything is changing. So when you come to Thailand, the MSME now is developed, something like that, Miss Tiara.
Okay, it's a nice experience for me. Now, I have also never been to Thailand, so I think Indonesia. So it's a little bit what is it slower, yeah, in adapting this craze, because I think the use of craze is in recent time. And okay, it's for me that like to cashless. It's what is it, a little bit difficult for me to pay when I go to the small seller like that. Okay, Mr. Nico, thank you for the enlightful answer. Now we have one questioner that already raised his hand. Okay, we'll invite Mr. Siddiq. Can you open your mic, and then okay, to whom your questions is, please mention.
Okay, thank you. Before, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Thanks for the opportunity to give to me. This webinar international is very interesting. About the theme is utilization of technology in economic development and MSME. And my question is about MSME development. As we know, population growth in especially Indonesia is very high. What is the relation of between MSE development and population growth, especially in Indonesia? Can it be balanced? Because there is a sense of concern about population awareness and how to do it. Equality development, economic, its region is different. I think enough. Thanks for the answer, and Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, to whom your questions is addressed, Mas Siddiq?
What is the relation?
For four of them. Okay, thank you for the question.
Especially for Mr. Nicole and Mr. Sanju.
Okay, for Mr. Nico and Mr. Sanju. Okay, Mr. Nico or Mr. Sanju first want to answer the questions?
Okay, I would like to try to answer the question, as this is the interesting question, right? This talk about the MSME, the correlation about the population, right? I think for the MSME is depend on the demography of the country. Something like for example, when you arrive Thailand in Bangkok, mostly some people try to do the business because they know that the market is tourist, and every time the tourists come from Indonesia. Now Indonesian people come to Thailand a lot. Yesterday when I arrived from Indonesia, and I from Malaysia, and then I one flight with the Indonesian group a lot. Sometimes China, so they know the market about the population. But when you come to Thailand, in the north, like maybe in the west or in the east of Thailand, I think not more, because the capital city, right? The capital city, and then about the population a lot in Thailand. But compared with Indonesia, actually Indonesian people has big population, but sometimes we need to give a good education for our people, Indonesian people, especially how to make a business. Even they have the small business, micro enterprise. I think they can still sell, or they can use the technology to support their enterprise, such as QRIS, for example, the high technology. And then they know how to operate the mobile phone or social media. I ever see when I look at Instagram that there is the old one, 70 years old, still make the sambal, make sambal and promote, and they request, or if anybody of the customer wants to request how many spices or level of spicy that inside the sambal, so they can make it directly, and one bottle around 10,000 rupiah. And it's very cheap. And if they have the concept like that and the innovation, especially about the design and MSME, I think can be developed. So as the entrepreneur, we need to give the good education for the micro enterprise and small enterprise to develop more and more. And the second one is, of course, the funding. Sometimes people now just think about to be the full-time employee and others because for safety. But in the future, sometimes we are not safety. Life is not safety. You know what I mean? Life is not flat. So life sometimes has a challenge. So that's why as a businessman, I think you as the young generation, I think you have the concept. In every university when I come, I always speak about how to develop from the beginning. Like I mentioned about the tagline, small money can make big money, right? Small money can make big money. I remember my boss last time always told me, Mr. Nico, don't always think about don't spend off the small money, because from small money can make a big money. It means that even the benefit only small one, just keeping, and next time you can get a big one. So until now, I can realize that the tagline, I think, still with me, still on my brain. Even this is the 11 years ago, I think, but everything now I can still remember, I can touch that. MSME in Indonesia, I think is better, good, but not everyone can do. So just you learn from the expert one, and you try to develop, and you choose your own product, the big product, like, Apple always always have this slogan about think different. You need to have the think different. Thank you.
Okay,
All right.
Okay, now, Mr. Sanju, please,
Yes,
your
yes.
time.
Okay, all right. To Mr. Siddiq, thank you for your questions. Your question is quite relevant, and it's general questions as though. Well, according to my opinion, that you have to categorize like that about correlation between MSMEs and population, right? You mean right that? What is the correlation? So firstly, you need to categorize like developed country, less developing, and developing country. Every country have their own priority and own situation, because suppose that the US MSMEs is very different way. There's policies different. How to be, because their PPP purchase power parity is different, right? As compared to Indonesia, as compared to, but it could be different than Indonesia. It could be different in India. But every country have their own economic development way. And I think as a country like India and Indonesia, there is, of course, very much like a dense population in Indonesia and in India or anywhere. I mean, even you can see the like less developing country. Basically, it's in developing country. This is the one of the good MSMEs, like, to supporting MSMEs to one of the good way to what is called that, achieving the economic growth of national development. Moreover, there is, of course, we could see that the population and MSMEs, there is, of course, there is a lot of population. It means that there is also to a lot of chance and opportunity to do the business with the, even though whatever the small or medium or bigger. and it's an enterprise, whatever it is. So of course there is like, it depends on the first about the countries, like what kind of countries it is. Dense population, even the dense population, there is like a developing process, develop and less developing. Every country have their different of course like a priority, different way of supporting MSMEs. So of course, and the must one of the important role of the thing is population. So demographic also have a great impact in development of SMEs and supporting to the national growth of economy. Thank you. Moreover, I have I get a question from Agustina Dina, right? She is asking that article said that one of the obstacles faced by MSM is the lack of knowledge and skill in the field of information technology and digital platform. Digital platforms. What I want to ask, how do we solve the problem? Because as we know, technological change is very fast, like 4.0, 5.0, whereas entrepreneurs go to learn depend technology requires process and time that can be said to be not fast. Okay. All right, Agustina, thank you for the questions. I think lack of knowledge, lack of skills, of course, most of MSMEs are like, they're beginners. When they're beginners, of course, they start from like a scratch, because they don't know what will be happen the next. They're very beginners. They don't know whether their business will sustain in the market or not. But slowly, that is called ice-breaking step. Slowly they get some customers, they get some ideas. Finally, it's like, in starting developing, then finally what is called that, and then they get to know like how we can sustain in the market. In terms of that, of course, they need a lot of skills. And how do we get the skill? The skill could be the different, of course, what kind of MSME is going to start and need particular skills. Like they want a bakery shop, of course, they want to have some noodles product. They need specific skills to like a cook or to sell whatever things is we have to serve the product in the market, right? That's the first things. Another is about technology. Technology support to magnify the sales, increase their sales and so on, because that's the platform. Technology gives support in that way. So for getting technological knowledge, of course, is nobody can get perfect. Nobody is like very excellent in technology and they can sell, must get 100%. No, it is all about by doing. By doing, everything get to know slowly, because we cannot rapidly do it day and night. Of course, that we see the online platform right now, Blibli.com in Indonesia, Tokopedia and Shopee. It was not before, right? It was not before. 10 years before, it wasn't exist in the market. But right now it exists. 10 years before, we don't know how to buy it from Shopee, right? 20 years before, we don't know anything how to buy. But right now, we are able to buy. We know how to buy. How it is possible, how it's become possible. We get to know, we get to use, and finally, we slowly start to browse. Oh, this is how we work. And so it's take, of course, certain time. It's not like day and night, everything will be, whatever the technology change, it takes some time to adapt with the technology. Then you have to technology friendly, that you need to know this is how it works. You get to learn, as I already informed to, I already also answered in the previous one of questions about digital literacy. Of course, get to know about digital literacy, like how to use, how to get into it, how to, but it, of course, it take time. So this is how they can, lack of technology and what lack of skills can be fulfilled, can be come up with the it's like in the it's called fulfillment, and the finally MSMEs could be the success in the market. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sanju and Dr. Nico. That was an excellent detailed answer. And then Okay, are there still any questioner want to ask questions? Okay, if no one, actually, we still have enormous to be discussed. However, due to our limited time, I think we need to end our discussion sessions. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally come to end of this international webinar, Utilization of Technology in Economic Development and MSMEs. Before we close the sessions, I would like to invite all the speakers to give us some sort of closing remarks. Please, maybe from Dr. Sanju, could you please give closing remarks?
All right. Thank you for inviting me for closing remarks. Well, it's immense and great pleasure to having with all of you. And especially I would like to get great knowledge insight from Associate Professor Tan, Jang Yoon, and Dr. Nico Irwan from Thailand. And of course, from Telkom University, Professor Danu, and your what is called knowledge was very insightful as me, even though I'm not from technological background, but it was very exciting to me. And of course, we have a lot of discussions regarding technology, especially society like Industry 4.0 and Society 5.0, and this all. And we have a great experience from Thailand, from Dr. Nico. It was very exciting how the Thailand environment of the businesses, MSME is growing rapidly. They're growing and they're shifting from tourism to MSMEs. It was such an interesting to get to know. And indeed, I'm from Nepal. In Nepal and in India, in Indonesia, as a developing country, we must adopt the strategy of Thailand as well. It's not about the tourism. If suppose that what Thailand faced during COVID-19, then how they now survive in the market like very effectively. That one of the example, he was selling fruit was very insightful, that they get paid a good amount of from it. So even though it was a small business, but it was so empowering and so what is called valuable. That's one. And another is from what I get to know from Professor Suchir Tan, that she have how China and ASEAN have the great connectivity and business, and it has of course without technology support, it's going to be not possible to enrich that kind of achievement in ASEAN and China as well, and how it's supporting by MSMEs with the technology development. And overall, we have discussed about the use of technology and what applying of technology in MSMEs could be and is of course will be the significant development for economic development of any country in any nations, including Indonesia, including India, including Nepal, including Thailand, and so on. So once again, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Rector, Professor Chayani, and to all entire team and all of professor, respected professor from Professor Danu, Professor Nico, and Professor Tan, and as of course to all of participants, the lecturers, respected members and teams, and of course to moderator you too. Thank you for your wonderful help and wonderful your collaboration to making these things like more interacting and more valuable. Thank you. That's all from my side. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Sanju, for the closing remarks. Maybe Dr. Nico, do you have any final thoughts?
Okay, thank you very much, Bu Tiara. Yes,
Okay.
I would like to say thank you very much for STIE Semarang, Bu Cahyani as the rector, and the dean, the head of program, the teacher also. And I would like to thank you because from this small event, from Dr. Sanju, Dr. Tan, and Dr. Danu, and it's very inspiring. So I can learn more inspiration and also more knowledge from them. And even we are, separate from the distance. So I think now is online Zoom meeting is convenient for us to meet and to share about the knowledge, especially about the MSME and the technology. As you know that we welcome 2024, of course, mostly some entrepreneurship, some entrepreneur use the technology to expand the MSME. So that's why for the young generation, especially for the student of STIE Semarang, so don't stop learning and then keep fighting for the globalizations and is unpredictable and uncertain situations in the world. And 2024 and 2025, of course, will be different. So that's my suggestion, and for all of you students that it's time for us to create the MSME. Now we can say SME enough or micro enough, because to develop to reach the big one, I think we start from the beginning. And I think for my closing remark like that, and I'm so thank you so much for this event already invite me to share knowledge here. So I can say here every knowledge I got, and from the speaker also, you are the best for delivering, and I can get some knowledge, new knowledge from you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nicole. Dr. Danu, time is yours.
Yeah. Again, I want to thank you to all committee speakers and also participants. Yeah, especially for the chairman of STA Semarang, Dr. Cahyani Tunggalsari, and also all speakers, Associate Professor Tan Jing Yun, and then Dr. Nico and Dr. Sanju, and also all committee and participants, especially for students, yeah, who join this conference. Okay. For the remarks of my materials, maybe I want to highlight about the importance of the digital literacy, especially in security. Yeah. And for the last question, maybe ask about the correlation between the population and also the MSMEs number. So I believe that in Indonesia, of course, more people, more population will increase the number of the MSME. But in the same time, also we need to consider about the security and of the money. For example, the last case we know that these responsible people create the fake QRIS to scam the money from the people. So we need also know, yeah, get the knowledge about the technology itself, because we cannot be dispirited from the technology itself in business. So that's my remarks. And once again, I would like to say thank you for all speakers. I also get another special insight in terms of business and management. So I would like to say thank you also to the committee for inviting me as the speaker. Yeah, thank you for me. Yeah, I will give back to the moderator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Danu. And then the last, Prof. Tan. Please give your short closing remarks before we end our session. Hello, Prof. Tan.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, Prof. Tan, I can hear.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Maybe you want to give closing remarks, the short closing remarks before we truly end our session.
Okay, thank you once again for your invitation to enjoy this presentation. I think I got a lot of wait, hello.
Hello, yeah, I can hear. Hello, Prof. Tan, we can hear.
Okay, yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think the Wi-Fi is not correctly. Thank you once again for your invitation for me to enter this international meeting. I think I got a lot of knowledge from all of the speakers, and I hope we can get more further cooperation about the technological talents training in the future. And I hope, we surely hope to invite all of you to visit the college in Nanning, visit our college in Nanning. Okay, we hope to see you in China. Well, that's all. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Okay, thank you, Prof. See you there. Thank you all for the concise closing remarks. Please allow me to also take some highlighted points from today's session. The first one, realizing technology is needed in this era for supporting the business development, and then MSMEs should give consumer satisfaction by using technology to expand services. Technology used is influencing business style. So it's crucial point to have technology skills nowadays. And then the last is through technology, we can expand our product and selling. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to once again a big thanks to our speakers, Dr. Sanju, Dr. Nico, Dr. Danu, and Prof. Tan for your informative and interesting presentations. Okay, please give applause for the speakers. Okay, thank you. And for all dearest participants, we hope you have learned and enjoyed this webinar. We appreciate you. Thank you. And we will see you all next time around. And don't forget to fill the attendance form presently in the link given in the chat box. Okay, I close the sessions. Over to you, Mrs. Frida.
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much thank you, Mrs. Tiara. And once again, thank you so much to all speakers, particularly for Dr. Sanju, Dr. Nico, Dr. Danu, and Professor Tan Jing Yu, who giving us many information, especially about technology and interesting presentation. And also Mrs. Tiara for moderating the excellent international webinar. And to all participants who very active participation in giving questions, especially to our speakers today. And before I close this international webinar, I would like to inform best paper of call for paper today. Well, I think this section, okay. This section is what the call for paper participants are waiting for. Allow me to read the best paper from each room. As you know that there are 6 rooms of call for paper. Now let's begin from room 1. Okay, the room 1, there are Alvin, Muslikun, and Weli Sulisti Janti with the title Upaya-upaya dalam meningkatkan keputusan pembelian sepatu Skechers pada toko after discount. And room 2, there are Juvianti, Wisnu Yuwono, Ferdinand Nainggolan with the title Designing a Research Model for Impulsive Buying on the Use of Fintech Lending Among Millennials Based on Systematic Theory. And then room 3, written by Zulfikar, Iksan Pane, Johanna Bang, Inkak Cynthia Wangsi, Raya Kahyan Group, with the title Pengaruh Technological Capital Disclosure terhadap keuntungan perusahaan. And then room 4, written by Agus Utomo, Gina Novarianti Dwi Putri Pameswari, with the title Pengaruh Cyberloafing dan Komitmen Organisasi terhadap kinerja pegawai dengan self-control sebagai variabel moderasi. And room 5, written by Ayu Nur Utamisi Wiharyati, Arlina Nurbaiti, Lubis, Baby Karina Fauzia, with the title Pengaruh Entertainment Factor terhadap Consumer Interaction dengan Personal Emotion sebagai Intervening. And then the last room, written by Marsa Ayunita Irawati, Siti Kayatun and Yovita Mumpuni Hartarini, with the title Peran Mediasi Turnover Intention dalam pengaruh kepuasan kerja karyawan terhadap kapabilitas dinamis. Okay, I think I would like to give some information due to this best paper announcement. Please be patient to the member who gave best paper announcement in receiving rewards, because the committee will contact you as soon as possible. So just wait. And is there any questions about rewards before I continue in giving other information? Oh, if so, once again, due to the certificate of this webinar, please make sure to the name that you already written in the form, since it will raise automatically in the certificate. So do not forget to make sure whether is it correct or not. Okay. Okay, once more. Because of the limitation time, so please give warmest applause to all speakers today, the moderator, and you all. It's time for me to close this international webinar. I'm Frida Widiawati Triasningrum, the Master of Ceremony today, and also all the committee of this program. Beg your pardon for the mistake that we have made. Thank you so much and see you at the next event. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
See you again.
Thank you very much, Mas Umar.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.